Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space,
Be taken away by the Warriors.
it's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Jay, without question, one of the biggest moments of the NBA offseason, Paul George stays in OKC.
I think him and Russ work well off each other. Playoff P wants to be playoff P all the time. Who better to bring that out of you than the Beast Boy?
Now a shot by Thompson, no good.
George, tough matchup against Durant. Russell Westbrook matched up with the two-time MVP.
Doesn't have the touch, no good.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
DeMarcus Cousins trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 73%. Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Westbrook into the front court. Looking to make something happen. They get it to George. Down low. Yes! And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Paul George at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Warriors have the basketball. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
To Westbrook. Short jumper won't go down. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Livingston against the former MVP. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim. No good. To Adams. Steven Adams with the slam. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Nothing going here on that drive. Thompson, his first effort, off the mark. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
The Thunder have the possession. Paul George to Westbrook. Sizing up the defense. It's Westbrook. Gets a look. Can't hit. Thompson. Now that's a contest. To George. Down for Robertson. And finishes strong.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. They trail by 2. For 3, tough shot. You've got to body up Livingston. Hits the 3.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Russell Westbrook. Couple of free throws on the way. A career 81% free throw shooter. Oops, he missed the first one. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Warriors have the basketball. To Shaun Livingston. Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Green, not that time. He missed it. Westbrook into the front court. It's 14-12. Wide open look, won't go.
Woo, I'm telling you right now, he will not get a better look than that right there the rest of the night.
Slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Russell Westbrook in a matchup with Boogie. George buries it on the catch and shoot. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. Knocked loose. Lets it fly from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Deep two there, won't go. Backward. Westbrook.
Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
One free throw, count it. It's a three-point play, and the lead up to 8. To Green. Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Ah, the monster stuff.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
He made his first effort, but not that time. Iguodala to bring it up. Down 8. Livingston shot won't go. The follow won't go either. The drive right to the basket. Oh, Russell Westbrook. 4 out of 10. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate on that hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
George against the former Cougar. To Adams. Stuffs it down with authority.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Livingston against Westbrook. From long range. That one off the mark. It's no good. Westbrook across the timeline. Up a dozen. George. Cousins there for the rebound. To Thompson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good. It's Westbrook. Not that time. Big man, Steven Adams. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Count the basket inside.
It's going to be a long road back, I'm not going to lie to you. But it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You needed to see the ball go in a couple of times.
Carmelo Anthony traded, but Sam Presti turns that into Dennis Schroeder.
And I love this acquisition by the Thunder. When you think about Schroeder, he is almost the opposite of what Russell Westbrook is. He is not a ball-dominant guard. He will have the ball in his hands, but he's more apt to make plays quickly with the ball than Russell, who likes to hold on to the ball towards the end of the shot clock.
Thunder with the basketball. DeMarcus Cousins swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Steph Curry, defended by Steven Adams. Trying to cash in. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
To Green. Slam dunk. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
To Schroeder. DeMarcus Cousins sends it away. Fourth this contest. Steph Curry, tough matchup against George. Beyond the arc for three. Not getting the bounce. George to Adams. Big man, Steven Adams. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Warriors basketball. Two-point shot for Curry. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
I totally thought he was going the other way. That was a tough shot. But then again, this one makes tough shots look easy.
George sizing up Iguodala.
Second violation for Golden State.
Free throws up and perfect. Paul George. DeMarcus Cousins snatching it out of the air. Ooh, 5 now. Curry
blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Schroeder with the basketball. Up by 6. Rises for the slam.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Curry has it. To Green. Curry can't go down. Smothering defense.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Misses the first. No good. Missed them both. Curry into the front court. Margins 8. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
These breakdowns happen because a team lacks communication. You have to point towards your man, keep that butt towards the baseline, and make sure you communicate through every screen.
On the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Curry into the front court. Counting down towards a minute to play here in a very tight opening quarter. George to Schroeder. Almost unlucky bounce. Thompson to Curry. Screen coming. Klay Thompson matched up with Steven Adams. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good. The follow won't go either. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. His team on top by 8. And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Goes 2 for 2. It's Steph Curry with the rock. Steph Curry now shooting 45%.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Off the assist.
I love when I see smaller players finish in the paint amongst the trees. But if you're a big on the other side, you can't let that happen so easy.
Screen coming. 20-footer at the buzzer. First quarter in the books. And a nice cushion for the Thunder. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Here's Schroeder with it. His team leads it by 10. Paul George, now 4 for 9.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Schroeder with the basketball. The lead stands at 9. Dives for it. Not afraid to mix it up. Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. They're in position. Let's see who can retain it. Durant with the basketball up top. 9-point margin. It's Steph for 2. It's George with the rebound. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. He'll run the offense. And the finish. Slam dunk. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Durant lets it fly. Thunder with the basketball. Flushes it home.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Curry to bring it up. His guys trail by 13. Fires the 3, and Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Throws it down.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Now pass taken away by the Thunder.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Durant across the timeline. 14-point deficit. 4-3. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. DeMarcus Cousins sends it away. Incredible. 6 tonight.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Here's Schroeder with it. Lead is 12. Here comes the screen. Schroeder sizing up Cousins. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Draymond Green rejects it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Kevin Durant with the block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Klay Thompson picked up by Noel. Curry, textbook defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Durant with the basketball up top. Trailing by 14. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Schroeder with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Whoa! What a finish!
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Cousins. Thompson. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Curry with the basketball. Down 11. Here's a chance from long range. Oklahoma City ball. Schroeder. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Curry. Patrick Patterson, huge block. Make that 7. Time to shuffle things up. Curry. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
To Schroeder. Got it.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Steph Curry against George. Going to launch beyond the arc. KD follows up with the putback slam.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Oklahoma City's got it to Adams. DeMarcus Cousins tips it. 8 now.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Thompson not going, and a putback slam.
He's a relentless scorer. It doesn't matter if you stop him once. He's going to keep coming at you time and time again.
And they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Schroeder takes aim at Steph Curry. Great pass to set it up. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To Curry. Durant. Not that time. Oh, Draymond with the putback slam.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungrier.
OKC ball. Schroeder. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First one goes down. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Here's Curry with it up top. His guys currently down by 13. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Paul George. To Schroeder. Gets to the basket and scores.
I love when I get a chance to watch guys who can make more out of what they actually have in their arsenal. And that's who Dennis Schroeder is. For a guy who really can't shoot, he sure does put the ball in the bucket.
Green. That's off the side of the rim, short. Westbrook with it. The advantage is 13 points. DeMarcus Cousins pins it. 9 blocks. Steph Curry against George. Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Passed it off. Rocking the rim.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Draymond Green with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And count the basket inside. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit it.
Durant against Paul George. To Curry. To Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
DeMarcus Cousins able to recover with the block. Been a brick wall. 10 blocks on the night. It's Curry controlling the offense. To Cousins. Curry. Durant. Tough shot. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Jeremy Grant here against Steph. Oh, ferocious slam inside. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Curry. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Paul George at the line for 2 shots, shooting 75% so far tonight. And he connects on the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Cruises inside for 2.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
The Thunder have the possession. DeMarcus Cousins swats it. Make that 11. Curry into the front court. They find themselves down 10. Offensive board. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration. To Paul George. DeMarcus Cousins sends it away. Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Time for some new personnel into the game. No good. Defense catching a break there. Curry into the front court. Margins 8. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Andre Iguodala trying to cash in on the 3-point play. 71% for his career. Free throw good to finish off the 3-point play. It's back to a 5-point game. The Thunder will use a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game.
Summer basketball camps. Space is limited, so you must act soon. Visit our team website for more details.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Another chance. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Steven Adams snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
It's PG for 2. And the finish. Jay, that was unguardable.
Him and the defender, you could pretty much put a department store between the two.
Prices coming down to Sean Livingston. Durant still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. Thunder with the basketball. Schroeder to Adams. Stuffs it down with authority.
You hear coaches talk all the time about passing the ball on time and on target. As a passer myself, if I can deliver the ball to you in a position where I cannot give you options to think, but just go up and make the play easy, that's a win-win.
To Schroeder. Adams. Count the basket at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he all over your body.
The assist from number 30, Stephen Curry.
George, defended by Steph Curry.
Oh, out there looking like the king.
Stuffs it down with authority. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Scores from the post.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
The assist from number 34, Sean Livingston.
Strong finish for Paul George. Deep three at the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. The Thunder in command of this one.
Thanks, Ed. The Thunder are in a close game thus far. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Warriors have kept it close after. Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the
First half. Will the second half. Bring. We'll find out as we're underway. Thunder with the basketball. George, nice pass to set things up. Had a good look there, but it's no good.
So many teams just try to beat you with their offense. Well, your offense can only take you so far. The one thing that's supposed to travel, whether you're home or away, is your defense.